I've got this really big ultimate that can kind of knock him away. Same thing with the Kennen here. I think that this Poppy pick is going to be putting in overtime. We'll just have to see if Ultra Prime can maybe keep that up.
We'll have to wait and see. And again, Ultra Prime did literally everything perfectly in the first 20 minutes of Game 1, and then it just all fell apart. They had the run of TT, and TT held solid. They knew how they wanted to play their game, and they played it absolutely to perfection after the 20-minute mark. This game, we got to see how Ultra Prime I want to see them come back in with the same level of aggression. You mentioned it in that Game 1. They had a great early game. They continue to look that decent kind of setup. I want to see them do that again, but this time just, you know, hold their nerve and make sure they don't fall too far behind. Not quite level 6 just yet. Here we go. They're going to go straight in on top of Doggo. No flash, no way to get out, and it's as easy as that. Nice first blood there for TT, and they get it onto the Aphelios as well.
Bit of a slower game. There is a dragon that is spawning here in a couple of seconds, and we're already making our moves. Everyone's here. Forge caught out.
I mean, Forge is caught out, but the Keeper's Verdict actually misses it. Thought it was going to do a little bit more. Beishuan has to flash away because he's being chased down by Ning, who might be able to take him out. Yes, he will. Now Yao Yao and Yukal just caught between a rock and a hard place. Tibbers walking forward, just making sure they can't trade back any of that damage. Hoya is moving down now. Doesn't lead to anything, but it's always fun to look at.
Yeah, especially where we're talking about people who are looking to try and be those burst mage. Hoya's one of them. For Ultra Prime, it's Forge. If there's a blast cone and you're sending in Annie Tibbers, here we go.
Oh, here we go. They're going to throw in the Cyclone of Death here with Slicing Maelstrom, but the Zeri goes completely untouched. They tried everything, and that just led to nothing. The Keeper's Verdict kept everybody away. Ultra Prime getting themselves 2 kills and a Rift Herald. And similar to game number 1, it's TT faltering in this early game.
Gauges, let's take a look at this replay, because I was pretty sure this was a pretty great fight for them. Yao Yao and Beishuan finding engages, but it's Forge with this massive... I mean, yeah, look, like you're saying, Doggo is taking 0 harassment. No one's on top of him. But a stopwatch coming out from...
Little bit of a stun available for him. The Tibbers comes down. Forge doesn't have a stopwatch this time around. But does he have support? Yes, he does. And now Hoya's in trouble because he's going to get knocked up by the Keeper's Verdict. Swordart picks up a kill.
Here.
Oh, it's disaster for TT. What is happening right now? The Zeri coming in to maybe look for something. They do get a little bit of a knock-up, but Ning is too tanky now at this stage. Yao Yao just about getting out with his life. Yukal is here, but what are you going to do, Cassante? 4v1, there's just not really a lot you can.
Oh, Doggo!
And it's Zeri moment! It's a Zeri moment! Pew, pew! Doggo picks up a kill. Nicely done, and now they get the tower. Yukal's a little bit of no man's land. He does not want to be caught out any more than he already is. And while this is all happening, this is effectively 4v5 because Harry's in the top side.
He is just wailing away at these turrets. Ultra Prime was trying to go for this play. There was that control ward in the brush, but just not enough damage here for this Kennen.
I mean, you can see how close it is. Just 1 or 2 more ticks. Even that Q lands, I feel like he maybe would have gotten it, but a nice ult there from Swordart to kind of knock up the rest of the team. And now, we can see on live, yeah, that Rakan's dead.
Oh.
There's not really much else to kind of go for it. This is
right
looking
here.
a lot more, yeah, this right here is just kind of what I'm looking at right now, because Doggo just goes, hey, wait, I'm a Zeri. There's nothing you can do about it. And he just goes in, flash cleanse to get rid of the Gravitum stun. Yukal, don't know if you can actually take that 1v1. You can't take that 1v1, and yes, Harry is here with a boomerang, trying to see if he can maybe go for something else. What was that, Yukal? That was just, yeah, scratching your head. I'm scratching my head, bro, because I don't know what you were doing.
Well, now he's lost right now because that was the, I mean, he went for that play. They got the teleport out of Harry, and despite them having the Baron, they're not actually able to apply that pressure onto other sides of the map. They punish Ultra Prime for investing so many resources of getting all of these turrets in the bottom lane. Harry goes in, does not get the flash.
I mean, that's a big, big miss there on the flash. That means Forge and Harry are both dead. The throws are part of life.
This game right now is giving me Game 1 vibes right now, right? Like, they were so far ahead, and it feels like Ultra Prime maybe overextending themselves here. I mean, Forge under this turret, he's just tanking it up. I don't know exactly what they're looking for. Mid-game here, when we're talking about the hull breaker for Harry, bit of a different kind of style we'll see from this Gnar, but TT are super prevalent at just sitting in mid and over grouping. They do this a lot. They've done this in a few of their games where UCal had an advantage and kind of squandered it, moving from lane to lane, trying to pick up farm, and the rest of the team is just sitting in mid, huddled around, arms locked in with each other, trying to make something happen. Doggo, too far up.
You're left on your lonesome. He finally gets away, but that's his flash and his cleanse down. Can they jump on the Forge? You can see there that they're going to put Beishwan as the sacrificial lamb.
As we get into this replay, I kind of want to see what happened, because it seemed like, okay, he just came in out of Fog of War and found this pick. I mean, sure, it's fine, but their ability to turn right here is why I love this composition here for Ultra Prime. Immediately, Forge comes in and grabs that stun, and they're able to pick up that kill. They're going to run out sooner rather than later. We have a dragon spawning in a minute and a half, and for Thunder Talk, if you're not going to get this soul, are you looking for an Elder Dragon, potentially? That's a really far ways away, and I think you're kind of leaving it up to chance while this entire time Harry is applying pressure on the side lane.
Forge! He jumps in on the Yao and he gets himself that kill. Harry is still pushing in that bot side in the picture. You can see Hoya maybe thinking about going for something there, but flash from Forge does secure him that kill. They start this Baron. They do start it, but again, it was only the support, not exactly the most high priority of targets. That's a hell of a lot of damage going down on the base shot. That's just Tibbers doing it all on top of UCal, trying to see if he can take a bit of a 1v1 right now. Will be forcing out a stopwatch right now as Forge taking so much damage, but the wild growth in the heal keeps him alive. While it's happening, Harry is ending the game. You need to make a decision here, TT. Ultra Prime are running you around the map.
Beishwan does pick up some of the honey fruit here, and they're going to grab Vision. They're teleporting in with this Annie. Forge, full HP. Does have the flash for Beishwan. It is ticking down, and they're using the single 1xn tower to look into the pit.
Yeah, they're going to get the knockback there. We're going to see Beishwan go in. Does he try and burst it down? They're going to go 50-50! And it's stolen, and he gets away with it as well! Oh, my lord. Doggo trying to go for this one here. Goes over the wall. Immediately has to get out there. That's frustration from the Ultra Prime AD carry because he knows they shouldn't be giving up that objective.
And while they were low, Ultra Prime are still going to be able to grab this soul. A huge steal for Beishwan. Yet again, another Baron that is going to slow down the pace of this game and prevent Ultra Prime from outright winning. They'll grab themselves a soul, and it does mean that we're going to grab that Elder in a few minutes' time. But Ashin, we're back to where we originally started with a little bit of hype in between.
I mean, this is such a strange thing. Like, you're focusing out. Keep the keeper's verdict for Beishwan. Like, why are you keeping it for the... I don't know, man. Ning, that's just a bit of a poor kind of decision there. And then Doggo gets a little bit hyped there, thinking maybe he can go for it, but immediately has to flash cleanse over the wall. And now we get to see some of these standing structures get taken away. Now you've got a Rabadon's death cap onto Hoya, so he's going to have a much more significant chance of...
How can we lead this team to victory? How can we get ourselves into a position for, if you're TT, closing out the series, for Ultra Prime, getting another second chance at this, at this game to close it out? And Hoya, this could be their catch.
This could be it. He is going to go forward right there to try and maybe burst down Harry, but yeah, he's dead. You can't do anything now, and your support came in with the jungler. This is it. That's game. You've lost your engage. There's nothing else to be done there. You're going to need 1xNs who literally use all 200 years of Helios' engineering to win this fight, because other than that, you're going to a game 3.
I kind of like the name there. He's going to have to be 1x9 right there. He's going to have to put on a performance. He's got red-white, but the crescendum is about to fall.
Doggo goes in with the lightning crash, and they take out Yao. They're going to be able to push in for the last one. The Moonlight Vigil doesn't do anything, and that's going to be one kill going over, but nothing else. UCal can't do anything on this Cassante. He's going to try and take down Harry, but some happy feet there from the Gnar means that Ultra Prime will be getting a bit of revenge for game number 1, and will be sending us to game number 3.